Gonna take the little Emotion Kayaks Renegade XT out for a kayak camp. We're going up to Wolf Creek Reservoir. I always get that name mixed up. I've tried to do this video several times. Wolf Creek Reservoir. It's on the Jackson County, Transylvania County line. Sure is beautiful out here, I'll tell you that. One more beautiful mountain lake. Jackson County is, as far as I can tell, kind of a sleeper county as far as deer hunting is concerned. Not a lot of population of people, and most of the county is, you know, mature hardwood national forest. But that don't mean you can't kill a deer out there, that's for sure. I think people kind of take it for granted. And, you know, a lot of people that live around here go to Georgia or South Carolina to hunt. They don't take into consideration that there's some good hunting right around here. And I mean, look at the terrain, you know. We're 3,000 plus feet in elevation. I'm sure the tops of those hills is easily 4,000 plus. And there's not a lot of farming and all that stuff, but there's plenty of deer to be hunted. And I'm gonna find me a couple of good perfect funnels around this lake. Even if I have to get on top of them ridges, I'm gonna find me a couple of good perfect crossings on this lake, and I'm gonna set me up a couple stand locations. And I'm gonna hunt this sucker this fall a little bit. So here's my hammock setup. This is Amazon's mosquito hammock, and you can get those at REI for about 50 bucks ish. This is a 6x10, you know, nylon tarp, and it's one of those pop-up tent shelters that you get for like football games and stuff. It's a sidewall to that, and it's like I say, it's 6 feet by 10 feet, and it makes a decent fair weather shelter for you know, a hammock, if you got a hammock that you can, you know, get under it, that you only need 10 feet to get it covered. Anyway, it's a pretty sweet setup. I painted it camouflage, seam sealed it, sprayed it with water sealer, and then painted the other side of it camouflage. So it's a real, it's got a real cool camouflage pattern on it, and it's pretty hard to see, you know, from a distance. Nice low profile, stealthy setup right there. And for lunch today, we got tuna with noodles. Little Star-Kissed tuna individual packs, and I got a pack of ramen noodles going in here right now. As soon as those are done, I'll dump the tuna in. Let it soak up all the juice. Have me some nice tuna casserole. Good old tuna with noodles. Look at that. And this is Nantahala National Forest. And I'm gonna hike up at least over this main ridge and try to walk out the ridge a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm gonna go up here for a couple hours. See what's going on with the deer sign. I can tell you, there's a great deer sign right at my camp. I mean, there's deer tracks all along the beach. I'll show you those now. I'm gonna walk up here to where this creek mouth comes in and fill up my water jugs, but I'll show you, I walked up here earlier. Where a deer came down and got him a drink from the water and walked on this way. Here's a great little spot right here, bend of the road. Road bends around and goes that way. Comes back from this way. Little plateau with a bend in the road, wide bend where they loaded logs last time they logged this, which from the looks of these pines was probably, you know, 50 years ago. Anyway. Nice little log deck. These little log decks are great when you're hunting public land because it's like a little natural food plot. I mean, it's not natural, but it's naturalized now. Look at all the greenery right here. Oh, yep, look at there. Look right there. Fresh deer tracks. 100-pound doe track. God, she'd be delicious. Look at all this native grass and flowers and all kind of stuff in here. Deer love this stuff. Ooh, there's a nice nice green road bed going up there. So I was looking at this on Google Earth, and what I wanted to come back here and check out. See, there's the private land up there. Okay, you can see the pasture on top of the mountain up there. I don't know if you can see it, but I see a pasture fence. And that's obviously, I mean, it's steep as hell, but that's obviously been bush hogged this year. I can see bush hog lines in it. So that's probably a mile up there to the top of that hill from here. You gotta go way down through the holler and then up the next mountain. But when I was looking in here on Google Earth, I could see these white pine stands in here. And what I wanted to do was come up this road and walk through the white pine stands and get on the other side of the ridge where the edge of the white pines and the hardwoods are. And I bet that's going to be a good place to hunt, you know, find a creek crossing or whatnot in there. And this is a good landmark when I'm coming out of here at dark. I'll never miss this to turn back and go to the lake. So anyway, this is exactly what I was hoping to see. Goat killers are going to bust up some deers in here, boys. There's deer sign everywhere in here. This is just as fine a spot as you ever want to hunt anywhere. I mean, there ain't no white oak. Oh, no, I lie. Huge ass white oak right there. Where there's one, there's more. This would be a great spot to hunt. I mean, climb that white pine tree right there. Get right up under that limb right there. Or right up above that limb right there. On that white pine in my summit, bam, dead deer, first evening, guaranteed. Maybe not first evening, but I guarantee I could sit there all weekend and kill a deer. Anyway, this is awesome. Oh yeah, there's one. Yeah, baby. get off of there, son. Don't you get off of there. I need a net. Oh yeah, in the boat you are. Too late for you. Well, might be the best fishing trip I've been on so far, but did catch 2 little bass for my dinner. Back here at camp now. There's my boat and my hammock set up. Nice little camp right here. And the view is just spectacular down that lake at those mountaintops. Just amazing. Anyway, campfire bass coming up. Well, made me up a little fish grill for tonight. It's a Y stick, fork stick in the ground. And then my fish grill was just a long fork. That I left the 2 forks real long and then bent them around each other this way and weaved them around. Then I weaved a thinner stick up the middle, tied it back in, then I weaved some stuff, you know, like that across it. I made that fish sail. That fish grill, it's not a fish sail, I guess it's a fish grill anyway. I made that with the William Collins Bush Buddy. Anyway, some nice little fine curls right there. Look at those bass fillets. Holy cow, is that going to be good. Bush Buddy's looking pretty beat, William. But, oh, look at that. Make sure I don't burn myself. I mean, it ain't just peeling the hair off of me like it was, but it's still shaving. Good. And after a quick strop with me belt, yeah, baby. Right back where she needs to be. No problemo.
Sweet knife, William. Sweet knife. I wanted to be on the water at daylight. I didn't quite make it. I was sleeping so hard. I'll be honest with you, I set my alarm clock for 6 o'clock on my phone, and I don't even remember turning it off. I was snoozed out, but I'm gonna take a little hike around, find me another hunting spot. I wanted to accomplish finding 2 surefire hunting spots, and then when I get back from that, I'm gonna fish my way back to the landing. And I was walking this roadbed out of camp, and I'm about half a mile out of camp. Anyway, came up on this pretty awesome spot right here. You got big oaks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's a white oak. 8. You know, these are northern red oaks. And a pile of them. I mean, you know, mature, barren size. There's another one. There's another one on the hill. Mature, barren size northern red oaks. I mean, and a lot of nice big ones right here. And you can't really tell it now, but the tracks were here last fall. You can see it. The deer really had the bank chomped up and stuff. And looks like it's high and dry on this roadbed. It looks like they're still pawing around in here for an acre or 2. So this would be a great hunting spot right here. I can just bring my summit in here and pretty much climb any tree right here. Oh, look at there. Nice freshie. 100-pound does, man. I ain't seen no sign of nothing but old 100-pound does, but I tell you what, I'd rather kill that than a 10-point any day. Freezer fodder, baby. So this is definitely right here. I'll remember right here, half a mile from camp, where these 2 pine trees are leaning across the road. I'll remember that. Anyway, this would be a fine spot. I climb any one of these trees right here. Get myself some decent amount of shooting. That oak right there, I can get right up under those limbs. They'll never see me sitting right there. Sweet. Hunting spot number 2. Awesome. That's gonna be about it for this trip. Man, what a trip it was. I had a great night's sleep. Nice paddle around the lake yesterday, paddling in here, and then paddling the upper end of the lake fishing. That fish I ate last night on that campfire fish with that seasoning on it was so good. I wish I'd caught 10 bass. I actually caught another one and threw him back. I wish I'd kept him now, because boy, I was wanting some more of that. And had just an awesome night all the way around. So anyway, guys, give you one more look at my beautiful picturesque scene here. Look at those mountains, and look at this beautiful lake. My campfire, my hammock, and I just had a blast right here, boys. Anyway, look for more on this lake. Wolf Creek Reservoir. Look for more on this lake, because the amount of deer sign I've seen around, I'm definitely coming to hunt. Definitely coming to hunt. So I'm gonna have a canoe camp hunting trip in September right here. I can tell you that's gonna happen. Anyway, see you on the next video. Peace. Briar Goat Killer out.